When most people think of the United States Air Force, they picture sleek fighter jets cutting through the sky or massive bombers soaring at high altitude. But behind those aircraft and the missions they carry out is an organization that has shaped the way America fights in the air, Air Combat Command, or ACC. This major command plays a central role in ensuring the U.S. has unmatched air power anytime and anywhere. ACC was activated on June 1, 1992, in the aftermath of the Cold War. It was created when the Strategic Air Command and Tactical Air Command were combined into one powerful force. The thinking at the time was clear: the United States needed a single command that could provide the flexibility to fight and win in any type of conflict, from nuclear deterrence to rapid conventional warfare. Since then, ACC has been at the center of America's air combat operations around the globe. At its core, ACC is responsible for organizing, training, equipping, and maintaining combat-ready forces for rapid deployment. That includes fighters, bombers, reconnaissance aircraft, battle management, and command and control platforms. Essentially, if there's a mission that requires delivering combat power from the air, there's a good chance ACC is directly involved. Its mission isn't limited to fighting wars either. The command is equally focused on deterrence, making sure potential adversaries know that the U.S. can strike with precision at any moment. One of the most visible parts of ACC's mission is its fighter aircraft. These include aircraft like the F-15 Eagle, the F-16 Fighting Falcon, and the F-22 Raptor. Each of these has a different specialty: the F-15 for air superiority, the F-16 is a multi-role fighter, and the F-22 is a stealth platform designed for dominance in contested skies. ACC also operates the F-35 Lightning II, a fifth-generation fighter that combines stealth, advanced sensors, and networked warfare capabilities. Together, these fighters give the U.S. Air Force unmatched versatility and air dominance. But ACC isn't only about fighters. It also commands America's bomber fleet. These include the long-serving B-52 Stratofortress, the supersonic B-1 Lancer, and the stealthy B-2 Spirit. These aircraft can deliver both conventional and nuclear weapons, giving the United States a flexible and credible strike capability. Bombers are a vital piece of America's deterrence strategy, as they can be flown anywhere in the world and send a powerful message simply by showing up. Another critical role of ACC is intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, often referred to as ISR. Modern warfare depends heavily on information, and ACC operates platforms like the U-2 Dragon Lady and the RQ-4 Global Hawk to collect that data. By gathering real-time imagery and signals intelligence, these assets provide commanders with the information they need to make smart, informed decisions on the battlefield. Without ISR, modern operations would be blind. Command and control is another area where ACC shines. Through aircraft such as the E-3 Sentry AWACS and the E-8 Joint Stars, the command provides airborne command centers that can direct entire campaigns in the air. These platforms allow the U.S. military to see the full battle space, track enemy forces, and guide friendly aircraft to where they're needed most. It's like having a flying headquarters, ensuring that everyone in the sky is working toward the same goal. ACC also has responsibility for cyber and electronic warfare. Modern combat isn't limited to bombs and bullets, it takes place across networks and the electromagnetic spectrum as well. That means defending against enemy attempts to jam communications or hack into systems, while also ensuring U.S. forces can disrupt adversaries when needed. In many ways, air combat today isn't just about aircraft but also about controlling the invisible battlespace of data and signals. Over the years, ACC forces have played a key role in nearly every major U.S. military operation. During Operation Desert Storm in 1991, even before the command was officially formed, many of the aircraft that would later fall under its responsibility were decisive in establishing air superiority. In the Balkans during the 1990s, ACC aircraft enforced no-fly zones and carried out precision strikes. After 9/11, ACC forces were among the first to respond, flying combat air patrols over American cities and deploying overseas to Afghanistan and later Iraq. The command doesn't only operate overseas. It also defends the homeland. ACC aircraft stand on alert at bases across the United States, ready to respond instantly to threats such as hijacked aircraft or unknown intrusions into U.S. airspace. That mission, known as Air Sovereignty Alert, is one that few Americans think about but is vital for national security. One of the remarkable things about ACC is the size and diversity of its force. The command is headquartered at Joint Base Langley Eustis in Virginia, but its wings, groups, and squadrons are spread across the country and overseas. It employs tens of thousands of airmen, both active duty and civilian, who work together to keep aircraft flying and missions successful. From pilots to maintainers, from intelligence analysts to cyber specialists, ACC represents the full spectrum of modern air power. The future is just as important to ACC as the present. The command is at the forefront of integrating cutting-edge technology like autonomous systems, artificial intelligence, and advanced networking into its operations. The goal is to ensure that U.S. air power stays ahead of potential adversaries who are rapidly modernizing their own forces. Whether it's developing new bombers like the B-21 Raider or preparing for conflicts that require long-range precision, ACC is driving the evolution of American air combat. At the same time, ACC emphasizes the importance of its people. Aircraft and technology are only as effective as the men and women who operate them. That's why the command invests heavily in training, readiness, and leadership development. Every sortie flown, every exercise conducted, and every deployment completed is part of building a force that's always prepared for the unexpected. So, when you see a fighter jet screaming overhead at an air show or watch news footage of bombers flying halfway across the world, remember that behind those impressive images is an organization dedicated to delivering combat power for the nation. Air Combat Command is more than just planes and missions, it's the beating heart of U.S. air dominance, making sure the skies remain safe and secure not just today, but for generations to come.